Good morning, Tigers. It is the second day of trimester 3, and we hope you are all finding your classes and getting settled in for the last push before summer break. I'm Artemis.
And I'm Reed, and on today's show, we're bringing you the news about library celebration of Women's History Month and a Dream Makers Club meeting today and an upcoming Latin Club fundraiser.
I'm Elias, back at it again with some interesting updates about spring sports and Tiger Dubs. Now, here's the news and announcements
you need to know. Here is the latest library news for the week of March 8th, 2023. March is Women's History Month. National theme for the Women's History Month 2023 is celebrating women who could tell our stories. This timely theme honors women in every community who have devoted their lives and talents to producing art, pursuing truth, and reflecting the human condition. In 1980, President Jimmy Carter issued the first presidential proclamation declaring the week of March 8th Women's History Month week. He wrote,
"From the first settlers who came to our shores, from the first American Indian families who befriended them, men and women have worked together to build this nation. Too often the women were unsung and sometimes their contributions went unnoticed. But the achievements, leadership, courage, strength, and love of the women who built America were as vital as that of the men whose names we know so well." In 1987, the National Women's History Project successfully convinced Congress to expand the week-long event to the entire month of March.
Sharon Dawson, author of 100 Books for Girls to Grow On, writes, "If we want our girls to benefit from the courage and wisdom of the women before them, we have to share the stories." The San Luis Obispo High School Library currently has women's stories celebrating women's history on display. Stop by and take a look at the collection.
Here's a video that the Dream Makers would like to share with you about their meeting today in room 155.
Hi, we're Dream Makers. We meet every Wednesday at lunch for a club. Come to the farmer's market on Thursdays too. Bye guys. Bye.
I'd like to tell you that there's no place that I'd rather be.
Tigers, it's time to sign up for your Flexi E-Sketch. When's the time? The time is now. Sign up before it ends on Thursday at 10 p.m. See you there.
Latin Club is having a fundraiser at Nick the Greek on Monday, March 13th from 6 p.m. to closing. Mention Latin Club at the door and 20% of proceeds will go towards helping them go to the Getty Museum this year. Go try some Greek food and help the Tigers out.
Are you looking for a way to get involved this spring? Consider joining Slow High's Color Guard. For more information, check this out.
There's nothing to do here. It's so boring.
Hey, looking for something to do? Join Winter Guard. We're in session right now, and it's a lot of fun.
Well, who's in charge?
Our lovely coaches.
Hey everybody, I'm Coach Francesca, one of the color guard coaches here at Slow High. Now, we practice on Tuesdays from 5 to 7, and we can catch you at the band room. Seriously, anyone can do it. Please come and join us. We'll see you there.
I'm totally joining.
Hey, I heard you were joining Winter Guard.
Join guard.
Don't miss this great opportunity for students. Students interested in the health sciences or med school. The applications for the 2023 Summer Asphyxiation Mentorship Program through the local Dignity Health hospitals are now available. For more information, please check out the 2023 class and the 2024 Google Classrooms.
The King David's Lodge Scholarship is a generous group of scholarships for SLO students. Please apply. Last year, 8 students each won $2,500 each. The application is solely online with no interview. Please complete the Google form thoroughly with as much detail as possible. You'll be glad you did when you are invited to a dinner at the Masonic Temple.
The San Luis Obispo High School Band is holding a barbecue tomorrow. It'll be held at the Marigold Center by Broad Street. The fundraiser will go from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. Let the waiter know you're here to support the band.
And now over to Elias with the sports.
Tonight, Stunt will go against Atascadero at Paso Robles right at 6 p.m. Oh, yeah, right. Tigers, we have new reports on some scores we got over last weekend. Yeah. Baseball played 2 games against Independence and Ridgeview. They also beat Independence by a score of 2-0. They then came back to beat Ridgeview by a score of 4-3 on an incredible walk-off hit. Excellent work, Tigers. Track and field traveled to Atascadero for the Memorial Invitation and came home with quite a bit of hardware. Event winners included Gwendolyn Cadix, 200 meters and 300 hours, Phoebe Drasnak, 1600 meters, Milo Skapinski, 3200 meters, Bailey Hartford, 100 hours, and Kalea Oliveira, HJJ. The girls 4x800 relay, P. Drasnak, B. Ewan, F. Hartford, and K. Bedinger, and girls 4x400 relay, M. Kalpikoff, A. Abercrombie, P. Hartford, and G. Cadix were also victorious. Full results on athletic.net. Boys swim took second place at the slow relays, but we had girls swim taking first place overall at the slow relays. Boys volleyball went 4-2 this weekend and won the consolation final against Trabuco Hills at the slow tournament. The scores were 17-25, 25-20, and 15-11. Great job, volleyball. Beach volleyball did great at the Cal Poly tournament overall. Team 1, Taya Abisher and Ava Van Brash took second place, 16-21, 22-24 in the finals. Before that, they won 28-20 against AG2 and 28-19 against our slow 3 team, Anna Chalhoub and Lila Merck. And in pool play, Taya and Ava won 28-9, 28-11 versus AG4, 28-14 versus AG3, and 28-14. Team 2, Maggie Calderon and Nina Moustafov won 28-23 versus AG5, won 28-11 versus Morro Bay 2, lost 13-28 versus San Ynez, and in playoffs won 28-15, then lost 18-28 versus San Ynez, placing 5th. Team 3, Anna Chalhoub and Lila Merck lost 19-28 versus AG1, won 28-11 versus Tacoma 1, won 28-22 versus San Ynez 4. In playoffs, they won 28-18 and then lost the slow 1 team, placing 5th. Stunt did travel to Ventura for the Ventura County Stunt Competition. And finally, tennis had more matches in their tournament as well. Now back to Artemis and Reed for your lunch in U.S. history.
For lunch today, we will be having a surprise meal for you.
And on this day in U.S. history, on March 8th in 1965, the United States landed the first combat troops in the South Vietnam as 3,500 Marines had arrived to defend the U.S. airbase at Da Nang. On this day in 1618, German astronomer Johannes Kepler devised his third law of planetary.
That's all for today, Tigers. See you tomorrow.